Now make sure to subscribe to the channel because, as you know by now, it's a sick channel. I'm only joking there. But in all seriousness, subscribe please. It does mean so much to me and I really appreciate you guys for doing so. You're all amazing who do it. Make sure to like the video, write any comments, ask any questions about this river, about the tactics I'm using today. So without any more waffling or whatever I'm going to say, let's get cracking. And now first things first, before you put any hook baits on or anything, I always like to do is just have a little cast around to see if I can hold bottom and then just see if there's any snags in the way. So we'll try and get cast out. It's a bit of a tricky cast because there's a lot of trees. Yeah, that's beautiful. Holding bottom nicely there. Now as you can see, we're not fishing far out today because the river's obviously come up. So then when the river comes up, the fish come closer into the side. So we'll just have another cast just to double check. Try not to get stuck in these, whatever they are. I think the Himalayan balsam. See, that was a bit further out. That's actually holding bottom there, all right. Perfect. The ground bait mix I'm using couldn't get any simpler really. I'm adding nothing to it. It all comes in this bag. It's a Sonia Bay Temp and Halley Crush, a fantastic ground bait from Rivers. So we'll pour a bit of that in our bucket. I'm not going to do all of it because I'm a tight northerner and I don't like wasting money. So, I'll tell you what, we might do a little bit more because hopefully we'll be bagging up. That'll do us for now. And as you can see, the ground bait's full of particles already. Hemp seed, ground down pellets, and I might add a few casters to it just to add a bit of more particle. So we'll get that mixed right up. So probably the most exciting part of the day, the first cast. Now who knows what's waiting out there for us. There could be a £6 chub or a £9 barbel, so we'll soon see. But all we're fishing today, we're fishing very simple tactics. Simply because the river's coloured, we're fishing a big cube of luncheon meat just because it's really smelly and the fish can find it easily. So we'll get that on.
A few moments later.
Now we're going to fill the feeder with our secret mix. So we'll get that feeder plugged nice and tightly because it's obviously quite powerful, the river today. We need the feeder quite tight so it takes a while to wash out. And just like that, we're ready for the first cast of the day in the mighty River Wye. So we'll try and get it cast out without getting stuck. And just like that, we're fishing. Hopefully it won't be long before we get a couple of indications. Now to hopefully draw a few fish into the swim, I'm just catapulting a few pellets on the same line as my feeder upstream so they fall nicely on the bottom. So we'll get a few pouches of them out. And then even the noise draws fishing, especially chub. Not so much barbel. Barbel like to scavenge for them on the bottom, but the chub should come up and attack them, so hopefully we'll get a bite soon. Right guys, we've got a fish on. We've waited a few hours for this bite. It's not been easy, but I don't know what it is to it. It feels like a barbel. You know that? It does feel like a barbel. Literally just chucked that in as well, and it's went. These swans, blooming heck, move. I think it's a barbel, guys. Feels like a decent one as well. Oh my god, this is amazing. Everything can go from 0 to 2,000 in a minute. I don't think I got the bite though, because I was faffing about. I'll soon tell you what it is. Oh, it's a huge chub. Where's this net? Whoa, 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 whoa. It's a big chub, that. Fighting like a barbel, that's how big it is. Oh, come on. Please. I knew something wouldn't be far away. Come on, that's why we persevere. Bring it upstream and then we'll slide it in the net. Oh my God, that's a lovely chub. Yes, come on, get in. That fish means so much. Come on, guys. Right, ladies and gentlemen, this is why we come to the Y. You get fish like this. Oh, I was convinced it was a barbel by the way it was fighting, but oh my God, look at that for a chub. Certainly one of the biggest chub I've ever caught in my life. Look at the colours on it as well. Stunning, stunning, stunning fish. Absolutely fantastic. I'm not going to weigh it, but I reckon it's a good £4, if not bigger. And look at the mouth on it. Stunning, stunning, stunning fish. Let's get him slip back and hopefully there's a few of them there now. Just hold them there till they get the breaths back. And there we go. Beautiful fish. So, we've had that lovely chub. I'm just as happy as that with a big barbel, to be honest. Well chuffed with that. And hopefully there'll be a shoal of them now, because with chub, usually where there's one, there's more. So let's get cast back out and hopefully we'll get another take. And that just shows you, just stay consistent. Everything can change like that within 10 seconds. I was contemplating the move, but I don't think I will be now. The hardware and tactics I'm using today, all I'm using is a 1.75 pound test curve barbel rod. Brilliant rod, plenty of power in it. Or you can just use a strong feeder rod, doesn't really matter. A good size reel, this is a 4000 size bait runner, which is quite important because you need a lot of cranking power. That's got 12 pound line on it. I'll be honest, you could probably get away with 10 on the River Wye, but it's better to be safe than sorry, isn't it? And then that's down to just a simple lead clip system, then a 3-ounce gripper feeder, down to about 3 foot I reckon, of 10 pound fluorocarbon to a size 8 big hook, and that's it. Extremely simple. But hook length matters, to be honest, because if it's really low and clear, the fish can see your feeder, then they spook really easy. So you need a longer one when it's clear and low. I'd go anything above 4 foot really if it's clear, but if it's really brown and coloured like it is today, you can get away with stuff under 3 foot. 2.5 to 3 foot is my go-to length. So that's what I got on today, and hopefully, I'll say it again, it should do the business soon.
A few moments later.
Literally a couple minutes after that cast, absolutely screamed off. I don't know what this is. It's either another big chub or a barbel. What a bite that was. Like, Honest to God, I thought I was going to lose the rod then. Come on, we'll just slowly play it in. And then we'll maybe get a glimpse at it, see what it is. We'll have to get the net ready. These swans have been a nuisance today. What have we got here? Oh, I don't know. I think it's a big chub again. Yeah, another proper chub. Fantastic. Watch out, mate. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm as happy catching these as I am barbel. This is a proper specimen again. Get in! Come on! Come on! Now we'll just let him have the rest there for 5 minutes, let him get his breath back. We'll just get this guy unhooked and then we'll have a little look at him. Right in the bottom lip. It's as easy as that when you use good hooks. You land pretty much every single fish. Now, how about that for a chub as well? Not quite as big as the last one, but definitely more lively. Whoa. Come on, mate. Just have a quick look at you. There you go. Stunning, stunning wide chub. Beautiful fish.
Now, when played back simultaneously on two separate systems, the sounds are blended together to achieve a new dimension in sound, impossible to obtain in a monaural recording.
So we haven't changed a thing for them two fish. We've stuck to our guns with a big chunk of luncheon meat and just the ground bait feeder, and it seems to be paying off now. And surely a barbel won't be far away. That would make it a great day's fishing. A few more chub and a barbel, that'd do me nicely. So we've probably got about an hour of the session left now, and the river's finally started to drop a bit more substantially. I think it's dropped about 2 inches now or something, so it's heading in the right direction, put it that way. Now these things, 1, 2, 3, they haven't left me alone all bloomin' day. I made the mistake of chucking a bit of bread in after my dinner, and now they've just hounded me all day. Yes. But anyways, as I say, we've probably got an hour left, and I think what we're going to do, we're going to hammer in the feeder. We're going to go to 5-minute casts, I reckon, because we have been doing 10-minute casts all day. So we'll do that, and fingers crossed again, we can get a barbel. I'd love to get a barbel on camera. So let's try and do that. And was that an indication then? I think it was just the feeder moving. That wouldn't be a bad spot to live in, would it? Look at that. Massive, massive house. Right next to the River Wye. Come fishing anytime you want. What a house that is. Absolutely stunning. It's fantastic. Look. The stretch in question of today is a stretch called Lower Hill Court, and that's on the Lower River Wye. Beautiful, beautiful stretch. As you can see, I don't know if you can see it, it's about hard to do this business on the camera. Is it there? There's a bridge, that's called Kern Bridge. Brilliant chub fishing there. Then you've got right along this track, and then basically right round there there's a castle up on that hill. It's just stunning, stunning scenery. Telegraph pole right as far as the eye can see up there, about, I'm going to say, over a mile long beat. And the access is also brilliant as well, because if you're coming like a 4x4 or a substantial vehicle, there's a track that takes you right along the bank, and you can literally park behind your peg and walk down to it. So brilliant access if you struggle with them needs. Now let's get fishing again. Right guys, that's me all done down here for today. I won't lie, I expected a couple more fish and a few barbel, but beggars can't be choosers, can they? I had a couple of really nice chub, especially the first one. That was a real nice fish actually. But I can't complain fishing this stretch. Look at it. It's absolutely amazing. Definitely the prettiest stretch of river I've ever fished. Now, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, because I've loved every second of it, to be honest. And I hope you've learned something about fishing the River Wye as well. Very beautiful river, but it requires a bit of work to get them fish out. They don't just come right to you. So, if I can get this rod apart, without anything else to say, I really hope you enjoyed that. Make sure to subscribe down below. That really means so much to me. And stay tuned for the next episode of this little mini road trip adventure. It'll be tomorrow for me when I'm fishing, but probably a week or two for you guys. And anyways, tight lines guys, good luck in your own fishing everybody.